this is Nehal. Welcome back to my channel. So I recently discovered this new line that was launched by an Indian celebrity, Canadian Indian celebrity. Her name is Monica Diol, and the beauty brand that she launched is Stellar Beauty. So I wanted to try out this line with you guys today and do a full demo slash review. This line is targeted towards medium skin tones. She felt that this was a gap in the industry and she wanted to kind of come in and fill in that gap with this line. Now, I got a whole bunch of her products, from her primer to her foundation to the powder, and I'm really excited to see if she's done a good job in really keeping the medium skin tone people in mind. So let's get started. I want to open up everything with you guys. So right off the bat, like it's clean packaging. It kind of has these polka dots, like these iridescent polka dots. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. So this is the bottle. It looks very like futuristic. I know like there's a lot of like bottles out there like that, but it kind of has this like futuristic modern feel to the bottle, and I really like that. The only downside here is that the bottle is plastic. I would have liked it to make it feel more luxe. I would have liked it if the bottle was glass. So the primer, I just pumped a little bit on the back of my hand. It has like a pinky hue to it, which is nice because I think pinks look really great in like brightening your face. So that's really nice, and it's not so thick, which is again a great plus point. Okay, I don't know if I'm losing it, but it kind of has a nice like strawberry kind of smell to it, and a little bit of shimmer. It feels like really nice on the skin. Like my skin feels so like moisturized and hydrated. I see very light specks of shimmer, which I think is kind of nice. It gives a little bit of luminosity to the foundation. Alright, so let's try the foundation. This is what it's all about, because she's all about medium skin tones and finding the right color. So let's see if she actually did a good job in making these foundations. I do have to say that I had a little bit of difficulty ordering this online. There isn't enough description online about these colors, so that is one thing that I was not super happy about. I got two medium shade foundations, and they were both classified as medium with olive undertones. I just found it like really confusing. There was no like medium 1 or medium 2 to kind of help me gauge what the foundation color really is, and I was a little bit turned off by that because I'm not even sure if both these colors are going to be a good match for me. So let's try it out and let's see how it goes. So I got S13 and S16. Both were medium with olive undertones. So I'm gonna try the lighter one first, and I wanna see how it looks on my face. I don't like the smell. The smell is like really odd. It almost smells like MAC foundations, and I was never a big fan of how those foundations smell, the Studio Fix, and it kind of has a very similar smell to it. So the S13 is actually not a bad match. I wonder if it will oxidize though, because it works, it looks okay. I went really light-handed with the foundation. So I think I'm gonna go with S13. I still don't love the color though, to be honest. I feel like it is going to oxidize this foundation. I don't like the coverage of it as much. I think I would have to layer on a lot. I can still see a lot of my acne scarring on my cheeks. It doesn't really brighten up my face. It looks very dull. I do feel the foundation is oxidizing, and the more and more I look at it, my neck is looking very yellow and my face is looking very brown. Okay, so far, not the happiest with this foundation. It does feel nice in terms of weight, but I can feel that I have makeup on, and I don't like that at all. I like a very like lighter feeling foundation where I don't feel like I have stuff on my face. And with this, it feels like I have stuff on my face. And it's only been a couple of minutes that I've been wearing this foundation, and I'm already feeling that I want to take my makeup off. So far, this is not looking like a winner, Monica. Okay, let's move on to concealer. So I got the color SO3. There wasn't so much like peachy color correcting kind of colors. let's see how it goes. So far, I'm like not really feeling this line, and I hope I'm just not being biased. So let's see how this is. The consistency feels nice. It looks like it will be a very full coverage concealer. Okay, so the concealer is not so bad. Again, I don't see it brightening under my eye. It's just, like, I still look tired, I feel like. I don't look as like bright and awake. I'm not getting that fresh look that I usually like with my makeup. It just looks very dull to me. I think, let me try putting on a little bit more of this concealer. I just don't like wearing a lot of concealer because it creases and it cakes. So let's see how this is. So guys, I don't really love the concealer either. I would be afraid to go a little bit lighter than this just because I think it might look a little bit gray and ashy. Like I said, I didn't feel like her concealers had any like peachy undertones that would cancel out darkness. And if you go lighter and it doesn't have that nice undertone, you do risk looking ashy. And I'm not loving it. I'm not like loving my face when I have this on. Okay, now I'm just gonna set my face. I got the color Glow 02. I really like, there was some like variation in colors in terms of like setting powder. So I really like that idea. So let's go ahead and set my face with this. Oh, this is really cute. It comes with a little puff, which I really like. So my Laura Mercier translucent powder is about 29 grams and this is only 8 grams. So this is about like only a third of what I usually get, and unless the coverage is like absolutely phenomenal, it's kind of not really a great deal considering the price point it was close to how much a Laura Mercier translucent powder would be. So let's see how this powder looks. It feels kind of chalky and it looks kind of chalky. I am not a big fan of this powder. I feel like you can like see my fine lines, and I was hydrated really nicely and moisturized really nicely. Am I going crazy? Like, is my foundation kind of already coming off in the center right here? So next thing I want to try is this face sculptor. I want to see how this will look. I want to try contouring my face with this. I feel so like, I'm not even so enthused with this line anymore. So this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like a drugstore product to me. And this is in the shade Umbra. Again, you have to take so much of this product for it to show up on your skin. And I'm just not liking that at all. I'm gonna take this rose gold color and do a little bit of highlight with this. Ugh, there's so much fallout. I don't like this kit at all. So I usually use highlighter with a fan brush just because it's more of a sheer finish. And even with a fan brush, I felt like it was so much color and it was so much product that went on my face. It didn't give me a nice subtle highlight. I felt like it just looks so chalky. Okay, let's go on. Let's move on. Maybe we'll find something that might work here. So next I'm gonna use the Cosmic Blush. I got the color Flare. Again, it just looks like really cheap packaging. I think I liked the foundation and the primer, and as I'm moving on to other things, everything just looks like very cheap to me. It has some golden specks in it as well, like a golden shimmer. Way too much fallout. I don't think the color payoff is as nice. You have to apply a lot of any of these products, other than the highlighter, to really get any payoff. Like the blush, I feel like does nothing here. And it has so much ridiculous fallout. My entire desk, if I was to show you, I was just picking up some of the blush and it is all over my white table. It is very sheer. So if you like more sheer things, this might work for you, but for me, this is just not working. I feel like it is not a buildable color. Like I can't put more on for, let's say, like a night out. This would just be very, very, very light and sheer. Next thing is I'm gonna try the Magnetic eyeshadow palette. I got the solar color in it. It had more warmer tones and I felt like I would use it more. So this is the eyeshadow palette. Again, it looks cheap to me. It looks really, really cheap. It comes with 2 mini brushes. I don't know why there would be 2 smaller brushes like this. Why not just have a regular dual-ended brush with a lid end and a blending end? I don't know. They look almost exactly identical. I don't know what's the different purposes that they are giving here. Okay. I'm just like so confused with this line. Like I'm not getting it at all. So you get 10 shadows. I see no variation in color. 3 out of the 10 shadows look identical to me. There's 1 matte shadow, which is like a highlighter color. Sorry, 4 matte shadows. 1 of them being a highlighter color, 2 kind of as a lid matte brown, like these 2 right here, and a really darker brown, which I like the idea of. I'm going to do like a gold smoky eye. I'm going to take this like medium brown color right here. I mean, you could take either or, but this one looks a little bit lighter. And I'm gonna just carve out my crease with that as my transition color. Again, fallout is crazy. Like it's literally all over the place. I don't love the blendability of these shadows, but they kind of get the job done. Definitely don't think these shadows are worth the money though. I think this is about like 45. I think it was in like the 40 to 50 range, this eyeshadow palette. Okay, next I'm going in with this bronzy color right in here, all over my lid. And I'm gonna try this teeny tiny brush, see how that goes. Okay, so this is already garbage. You don't even see the color at all. I'm gonna use my ring finger. The color payoff is not good, guys. Like, I'm packing it on and I don't really see the color. The pigmentation is just not there with these shadows. Oh my god, guys. This brush, you can't even see the shadow. Like when I'm putting it on, I don't know what the color is because I can't see it. The color payoff sucks. Like you don't know what this color is. It just looks like random sparkle on your eyelids. Like this is horrible. Like what am I even trying to do here? You know what? I'm gonna go in and see the reddish pinkish colors that are in this palette and see what the color payoff is there. I'm gonna go in with this like kind of, it's like this pinky like rose color. I'm gonna see how that goes on. Oh my god, guys, you don't see anything. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit, I'm like having a panic attack because I can't believe anybody would ask you to spend like 50 bucks on or 40 bucks on a palette and not have the colors show up on your eyes. So I'm gonna take a little bit of like setting spray and I'm gonna put that on my brush and then pick up the product. Okay, so maybe a little bit, but it almost looks like a brown. You do see a little bit more color when I put some setting spray on it, and then I picked up the color with that. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish off my look with her eyeliner and mascara. This is the Hyper Eyeliner pen. Let's see if this is any good. Okay, so the pen is kind of nice, not bad. The pen is not as soft, so it is it is a little bit harder than the traditional pens that I've used. And I feel like it's not as thin, so if you're trying to get a very precise thin line, you might have to be careful because I thought I could work it like how I do with my Stila or my Kat Von D liner, and I got a much thicker line than I had wanted. Sometimes I do feel like I have to go over whatever I applied quite a bit. It's already drying out. Okay, like not loving the pen either. It's just like really hard to like work with. Nothing comes out, and if it does, like as you can see, it gave me a really thick line. I feel like if I wanted to go over and like darken up any of the line that I had previously done, it's kind of like chipping off. And this eyeliner already bled. Ugh. Let's just finish it off, guys. Go on with some mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes. I'm gonna go in with the Absolute mascara. Kind of reminds me of Maybelline like matte ink. That's like the new age right now. The brush is kind of like a comb. The brush is nice. It really combs out your lashes and separates them, but it does not thicken my lashes. It just thins out the lashes so much. It just fans them out but does nothing for them. And I naturally have like, you know, pretty decent like long lashes. So I just need like a quick 1 or 2 coat and I get a lot of drama with whatever mascara I'm using. So to go in with a few coats and not see anything is a little bit disappointing. Nothing. Like I feel like my eyes don't have that lift, that thickness, that drama. Okay guys, I'm just gonna go in with the last product here that I have. This is an Astro Punch 02 Infinite Lipstick. Let's see how this goes on. Okay, this is not what I thought the lipstick would look like. And guys, that is it for this line. You guys already know my verdict. As you can tell, there was nothing in this line that was really standing out to me. I felt maybe I could do with the primer, but again, like spending 40 bucks on a primer, more than 40 bucks on a primer, I just don't know if I'm not even like loving it so much. The entire line, everything is like a big miss. Like there's not one thing I can be like, oh my god, I want to go back and I want to get this product, because nothing here really like stood out to me. I feel like my face looks dull. I don't feel so great. It's like kind of picking up the texture on my face a little bit. Again, I don't like that at all. The foundation does have a matte finish, but again, I just feel like it's not as full coverage. Like matte foundations tend to be a little bit more fuller coverage, and I just didn't find that. Nothing here is for me, but I don't want to like discourage you guys from trying it out. Like go ahead, try this foundation out, let me know what you think. And that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my honest review of Stellar Beauty. I was looking forward to it a lot. It's unfortunate that it didn't work out. And with a big sad face, I'm gonna sign off. If you like this video and if you like this review, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time guys, toodles!